नमस्ते साथियों, मैं महादेवैया बोल रहा हूँ। आज मेरे साथ कॉमेडियसिस मंजुनाथ है। आपको मालूम है हमारा एनएपी इतिहास के अंदर बहुत ही सीनियर और बहुत ही बड़ा नेता है। उन्होंने 24/7 आज भी रिटायर्ड होने का बाद भी GDS एम्प्लॉयज़ के लिए सेवा करने के लिए हर वक्त रेडी रहता है। इसी तरह कॉमरेड BV राव जी भी हमारा ऑल इंडिया अध्यक्ष है। ये पिछली 1 साल के पहले रिटायर्ड हुआ है। आज भी ये लोगों हमारा GDS का सेवा करने में आगे रहता है। खासकर मैं आज आप लोग के सामने एक विषय चर्चा करना चाहता हूँ। देश भर से हम लोग का मिल रहा है एक पिक्चर क्या है रिगार्डिंग पुट अप ड्यूटी, डिसिप्लिनरी एक्शन है, रिमूवल सर्विस, कंपलसरी रिटायरमेंट और सालों साल पुटअप ड्यूटी रखना, सालों साल उनको कंपोजिट ना देना, इस तरह लोगों समस्या हो जाता है। किसी ऑफिसर से हम लोग मिलना चाहे वो तो यूको क्वेश्चन ठीक नहीं है, नीचे क्या रिपोर्ट बनाता है यही आखिर तक जाता है। हमारे बीच में 50 केसेस आए हैं डिसमिसल फ्रॉम सर्विस, 6 महीने है, 1 साल सर्विस बाकी है। ये ऐसे समय में रिमूवल फ्रॉम सर्विस हो नहीं होते वो तो बहुत नुकसान होता है। इस खासकर ये पुटअप ड्यूटी का संबंध में हम लोग का डिसिप्लिनरी केसेस का संबंध में क्या ED एम्प्लॉयज़ हुशार रहना, इस संबंध में मैं मंजुनाथ से रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ हिंदी और इंग्लिश में इसके बात करने के लिए निवेदन करता हूँ। ये इस समय GDS एम्प्लॉयज़ को क्या क्या पात्र करना चाहिए।
नमस्ते। Everybody should be vigilant while performing duty, vigilant while dealing with public, vigilant while performing service to the public. If you fail to do your duty properly, definitely our GDS will be landed in trouble. So first and foremost, try to follow rules. I always advise our members to follow rules. If you follow rules, nothing will happen. So that is one thing. While performing your duty, you will actually commit some mistake, whether intentionally or unintentionally. Unintentional mistake definitely you can admit, rectified. You can take the help of your immediate superior, that is postmaster, whether it is postmaster or any higher authority like inspector or ASP. You consult them and get the things settled, because it was without any intention, that is malafide intention or any ill motive. If you really commit fraud in any circumstances which was beyond your control, for example, you are forced to take money of the department, you are forced to non-account a transaction accepted as deposit, or if an withdrawal is given, you don't account it for the reason best known to the person who is actually committing fraud. If you do so, then you will be in trouble. And our sincere advice to everybody is, very good days are coming. Our leaders are actually demanding pension, all the benefits one by one after another we are getting. Good days are coming. And at this moment, at this juncture, nobody should venture to commit fraud. Even after committing fraud, you have to take the advice of your seniors. And first, I usually tell, if you commit fraud beyond 50,000, what will happen? A criminal case will be booked against you, a person who is committing fraud. Criminal case means one has to take bail, otherwise he will be behind the bars. Such situation should not come to any GDS. So, if you commit any fraud without any intention, fraud is there, anyway, non-accounting is there, without knowing, it was not tallied properly, However, it was treated as non-accounting. What you have to do? You have to give the correct picture in your statement. That actually you are not allowed to do. The male overseer or any inspector will come. No, you have committed fraud. Means you have taken that money, deposit made by your depositor. If you do not account means deemed to have been taken money of the depositor. So you have committed fraud. So you write, yes, admit the fault. Yes, I have not accounted. I have personally used the money. Like that, I will dictate and get the statement. Then immediately you will be put off from duty. You have to give correct picture. That is truth you must tell. It is your statement. A person actually who is in trouble should give his statement only, not dictated by or not induced by any of the officer. That is the first and foremost. And secondly, what you have to do is, you should not credit any money immediately without consulting the depositor. You call for the records. First and foremost precaution you have to do is, you have to ask your investigating officer or your inspector or who is inspecting the BO. First you must ask, you provide me all records to your satisfaction. Then you have to find out where you have erred. That you have to give. You don't budge to the pressure of your superior, and don't give any statement against your will, against truth. That is the precaution one must have to take. And secondly, with regard to put off duty for years together, that should not happen. Only within 3 months, the competent authority, disciplinary authority, or whether it is disciplinary authority or ad hoc disciplinary authority, has to issue charge sheet. If it doesn't issue a charge sheet, immediately you must ask for revocation of the put off duty order. Pending inquiry, he has to revoke the order and you must be taken for duty. And very latest orders are also there, instructions from the directorate, that in case of put off duty, the official should be shifted from that office to another office. Non-monetary transaction. If a GDS MD means he must be taken as ED packer, no problem. BPM means he may be taken as ED messenger, or some non-monetary transaction can be given to them to provide free and fair investigation and inquiry. Preliminary inquiry is possible by shifting an official. That is actually not being done. And after 3 months, they have to revise ex gratia, the substance allowance. Ex gratia compensation that is given during put off duty should be increased from 25 to 50%. That is not being done. Because if the delay is due to the administrative reasons, then TRCI should be revised to 50%. That is not being done. Periodical review, every month they are supposed to review put off duty, and such a review report should be communicated to the GDS official. That is not being done. You must insist. And after the receipt of charge sheet, the next course of action will be there, and inquiry will be there. And for anything and everything, you have the opportunity to defend your case in the inquiry. A full opportunity is given. You should not admit. You admit a small mistake, a trivial mistake, where nothing will happen. And such admission may be there. But in case of heavy amount, one should not admit and avail the opportunity of inquiry. That is very important. And regarding removal and dismissal punishment, harsh punishment, compulsory discharge from duty, these are all extreme circumstances. If a person committing huge fraud Intentional fraud means nowadays we see in IPBP in Yadgiri 1.27 crore fraud was detected. How? A person with 5 years of service, a GDS with 2 years of service have misused the password of his own colleagues in the guise of making business, that is AES payment transactions. That way their passwords were misused and he has committed to the tune of 1.27. He is actually really fraudulent in my opinion. And if a person coming from a below poverty belt, a poor fellow joining the department elsewhere, not in his place, he will come and work in a far off place from his place. He will come, nobody will be there, he cannot ask money from anybody. Then they are bound to make mistakes. That is like temporary misappropriation, just like keeping cash short, like that. They should not be treated as a grave mistake. And such mistakes, whether it is a non-credit of 1 or 2 deposits, or 4 to 5 deposits in the pressure of work, while doing some business, or in the heavy pressure in the office, one is actually forget to prepare paying slips, or mistakes will occur unknowingly. In such situation, we see the officials are being removed. GDS means commit fraud, means removal is the punishment. And in case of some money orders also, we see so many. There, death money orders actually paid, whether intentionally paid or unintentionally paid. There actually payee's relatives come and request, no, he is in the deathbed. Yes, he is actually hospitalized. He is not here. You just give that money. Like that, they will actually pursue. They will persuade our GDS somehow take money payment. In such cases, we suggest you take the signature of the official person who is taking payment. That should not happen. You don't give, because without authorization, you should not effect payment of any money order. Whether it is social security money order, means that is to be paid to the proper person only. No question of authorization will come there. So that is why in such cases one should be very much careful. Don't indulge in any kind of nefarious activities like committing fraud or swallowing poor fellows' money. Courts are also very serious about it. No. You are telling that you are low paid. A person with a pension of 1,000 rupees, a person with pension of 600 rupees, actually he lives with a very small amount. From him you expect money, from him you get bakshis. This is not fair. So that is why even court will also come heavily upon such persons committing fraud. So that is why you avoid that. My suggestion is, take the advice of your seniors, take the advice of your well-wishers, union leaders, then such mistakes will be minimized. And for the department also, time and again we urge, sometimes we request many a times, don't give any harsh punishment, because it is only our department we see. It is only our department removing persons, our department dismissing persons. That doesn't know the repercussion of such a removal and put off duty. We always say one must understand poverty. If you understand poverty, if you suffer from poverty, definitely you will understand the person who is working as a GDS. and put off duty means he cannot go and show his face to his family members and friends. Suspension is really a punishment. Punishment he has undergone for 4 years put off duty. What else punishment he can be awarded with? Punishment will already over by 4 years of such a period of turmoil. So avoid and take precaution, be careful, and try to minimize committing fraud. That is my.
Thank you, Manjunath sir.